Hello attackers, and welcome to a new Patreon exclusive bonus video for you guys, the best supporters in the world. Tad here, as always. Thank you guys so much for supporting the podcast, listening, watching these videos, commenting on Patreon, joining us for the horror hangouts, and giving us your hard-earned money. So without further ado, I got a package that I've been waiting for. This is something I'm sort of conflicted on because I wasn't that excited when it came out, and then when I saw that it was finally hitting stores and stuff, I got real excited. And I was visiting Walmart like every day looking for this thing, and I had no luck at my local stores. Then I saw it was listed on Target, but they didn't have it in stock, so I put like a notification thing so it would tell me when it was in stock. And so here we go. I set it up, I got a notification, I ordered it last week, and no more hunting for this guy. This is one I didn't actually think was maybe never going to actually hit stores and actually come out because of the ongoing lawsuit. So what I have from Target is Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood Ultimate Jason Voorhees. So a little history on this version of Jason. It's my favorite iteration, and a lot of fans, because of the really cool makeup effects and bodysuit done by Carl Buechler, the director and makeup effects artist. Yeah, this is one I watched a lot as a kid, sort of like a Carrie versus Jason movie. And they did put out this version of Jason in like Cult Classic Series 1 or 2. But he had almost no articulation. I didn't buy the 7-inch one. I went ahead and just bought the 18-inch one, which you've seen in like way, way old videos. But since they've been doing these Ultimates with tons of accessories and articulation and stuff, they're finally putting this one out. I'm still waiting for NECA to do the impossible. No one has done a Manhattan Jason, and it's almost disrespectful that NECA's done Roy, who's not even Jason, before they've done Manhattan. Jason Takes Manhattan version of Jason. So NECA, if you can do this, you can do Manhattan. We need Manhattan. Jason Goes to Hell and Uber Jason are, I think, the last three that they haven't done. So without further ado, let's take a look. So as always, the poster artwork's on the cover. Not at all my favorite poster, but really cool movie. Some photography from the movie on both spines and on the top. Back we have him with, as you guys have seen millions of times, all of the pictures. There's a curse in these woods, Jason Voorhees curse. They say he died as a boy, but he keeps coming back. Few have seen him live and lived. Some have tried to stop him. No one can. He's out there waiting. So, if you watch my review on the NECA Frankenstein, this box is in better condition, but it's still a little beat up. They just do this like sheets of this and throw them in, and I think that's pretty lazy for a collectible. The hang tag's been up, but I am an unboxer. So, as always, the cool collector-friendly box with the photo of Jason, and then we have Jason. So, I'm going to go ahead and open this guy up because he's going to go right on display with the rest of my Jasons. I'm almost out of room, but I'll have to find space. As long as they keep putting them out, I'm going to keep buying them. And I cannot turn down a Jason Voorhees. So I did remember my clippers this week, so this should be a faster, more precise video. So right out the gate, I mean, it's the coolest Jason version we've ever had. Carl Buechler is who I'm talking about, I believe. But we have two heads, two sets of hands, two masks, which I'll show you the cool thing. And this guy comes loaded with accessories because he was probably one of his most creative movies as far as kills go. He has a sort of like pick, like a I'm trying to think of the word, but this thing, and it's like a sphere, I guess, a spear. He has an axe, a machete, a kitchen knife, a like weed trimmer type thing, which is cool. And then an actual weed whacker with a saw blade on it, which is one of Jason's most infamous kills. and then like a scythe, so he has like all kinds of lawn care. So if Jason, if you need your, overgrown, if your lawn is overgrown, you can call Mr. Voorhees, and he will take care of you. So already the mask fell out of the packaging, and so what this is, you'll see, if you've ever seen the movie, which I highly recommend, they have a mask that's like broken like this, which in the movie she uses her telekinetic powers to make Jason's mask tighter till it snaps, which you can do. And what's really cool is that this unmasked head has a peg in the back, and you can put this mask on it so it looks like that scene from the movie. If you can see it, it probably wants to focus on me more so than that, but yeah, really cool idea for an accessory. They went all out on this guy. Probably their best looking and most accessories for a Jason action figure they've done so far. So like I said, I got my clipper, so should be freeing him from his plastic prison within a matter of seconds. I still want to be careful too. Jason is very fragile. He's a fragile boy. So the sculpt on this one is just insane. So he's got, the mask removable, so you can see his zombie sort of face. He's got the propeller damage. He's got the ribs showing. The hands are very zombified. You can see his legs through the pants, bones, knees, kneecaps. He looks waterlogged. There's the one detail that people love, is that spine. And he's got holes and stuff. They do really good job of giving him articulation. He's got so many points. He's got an actual metal chain around his neck. Because last we left him in Jason Lives, he was put under the water. And he's got, these really cool elbow for articulation. It pivots. It just is like a ball joint. Same with the head, which you can pop off and put on a new head. He just looks fucking great. This is a cool figure. Obviously, I think, personally, the accessory I'm going to use him with is the biggest one and the coolest one, and they had to really go all out. So like with other action figures, they probably used Michael Myers like butcher knife for this thing, but look at the detail on this. It's a weed whacker, has cables and cords, looks like a gas powered weed whacker with a handle, and then it has a saw blade that actually spins. So I know this thing's fragile as shit, so I probably won't want to put it together while I'm trying to film a video and you guys don't want to see it. But basically, he'll hold it, because I think I'll have to put the different hands on him maybe. But you can do really cool poses like, where he's holding it. And obviously, this one's a cool one too. Machete, axe, and then I think the separate hands are the ones down here that hold him. But, pretty boring standard stuff. But, if you want to see more pictures of this guy, what I'll try to do is put him in a couple poses. And if you're not in the Cracktastic Plastic Facebook group, I'm sort of cross-promoting. That's Jason's other podcast. It's a toy podcast. It's a great group full of collectors. Most of you attackers are in there, so I will do some poses, take some pictures, and throw them in that group. But I don't want to take up too much of your time, but thank you guys again so much for being attackers. You guys rule. You're the best. And I can't wait to see you guys on the next Horror Hangout and on the next episode of Attack of the Killer Podcast.